It's our turn.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even dark?
Thanks for the concern, Cov. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the...
I know the feeling. That happens
Do you have any tips?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things... I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's...
Okay.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous...
That's all right. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my...
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for champion.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh! Not so loud. He took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare... That boy knows a great deal. Perhaps he might yet follow the trail of some desert creature to...
That's true.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him as his senior? It's my solemn duty to prevent...
I'll get going as well.
How are you feeling? I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Is this all the water we're getting?
Sorry. That's what the rule... Well, this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices. It's also...
I knew it'd be harder than... So, we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible...
You're welcome. Please, take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this? Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tainar... Scorching hot days and freezing cold nights. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Hey! Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around Tainari. Can you hear us? You're right. Huh? Tainari, are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of my ancestors, the Valukashuna, were originally from the desert. But
This isn't the time for a history.
Humans. Such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive. Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Paimon really doesn't get that guy.
I'm feeling a little better now.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of...
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too!
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to...
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose, and it appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably...
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes. I do have my results in the first round to serve as a... But withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy.
A wise decision.
I...
Oh, stop trying to be so polite.
Even when we're not looking up at...
Now, Tainari, do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop.
All right.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've...
Oh, hey, Layla!
Yeah, the sun was too... What about you?
Unfortunately not. I'm not...
Withdraw?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Al-Haytham did say...
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then...
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So when I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time... By the way, you're Layla, aren't you?
I did feel a little faint when I first...
Be careful not to put...
Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure? Your expression is similar to the ones I see on...
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure what... Most people voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me. And to be... Even the people who usually criticize me voted...
So their expectation...
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were...
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to... As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal.
Huh.
I'm absolutely parched.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be all right. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can...
Yes.
Hey, don't talk like that. Everyone,
I'll continue searching for the ley line.
Are you feeling better now, Layla?
Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the all sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and when I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the... Yeah, I think that's what... You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of...
That's right! No need...
that said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had...
True. We should go look for the others. Now...
you could go see how Madame Farozan's doing.
Okay, let's go look for Farozan. Have you made any progress?
Ah, you're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found...
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was... Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared.
You're a true expert, Madame Farozan.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside...
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What? Oh?
He's not used to being...
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. What about the others? Is that Ratawa
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started...
And what about Kaveh? Has he found a ley line disruptor?
Byron doesn't think so, or...
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredible. Merak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Farozan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you...
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long... I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. And now the ley line. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy.
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to...
Well, this definitely doesn't look like...
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood. Our current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before, some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can... Most importantly, it can't talk. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Al-Haytham's place. I hope this season of my life... Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazar's burned through my funds. Now that I think about it, I guess it's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley...
Yes, but I can't just leave. Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel ahead. Time's a wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore it. Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself... Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of. Whoa, someone's done already! Paimon also wants to know.
Verification complete. Congratulations.
Ooh, so Sino was the quickest.
I am from Spontamod, after all. We know a lot about ley lines.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone. That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right.
It might be a good thing that Tainari isn't here, or else...
Oh, wow. It's already so late.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations.
Any thoughts on that all?
Milu obviously wasn't asking...
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing.
I wonder who the next person to find a disrupt...
Wait, only 3 people are left?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Ugh, Paimon can't, but like Al-Haytham said, this round's almost over. Phew.
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that... Really? The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind, has anyone...
Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress?
I circled the whole area, but I did have the chance... Well, my fellow Retawahist members must have all put... But be that as it may, and I want to live up to their expectations.
Huh? But
of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. That may not sound like a huge difference to you.
Well, that's great.
Also, now that I've relaxed, but the Wait! You're... good to see you too. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her let me see. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena. Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. This should be it, right? Nice work! Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at... Will you be staying? Oh, time to check our locator. Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also... What? Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses, but the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he doesn't have a second personality, but... I don't know exactly how to describe it. Still, who knows? He but back to the Oh, true. Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find a disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? It should be around...
Finally found it.
Kaveh?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I...
Faruzan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like...
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same...
Tainari and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla already died. Huh? That's weird.
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding... I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
That's... actually...
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short...
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competitions. When I woke up, it was already night.
A most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredible... You said you were familiar with the desert. But the way you...
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do... The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't...
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final ley line disruptor is, let's dig it up. Well, this is indeed it. What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round... There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in... As for the points, I guess we can draw lots...
All right, in that case, let's all head back to our...
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farzan? Huh? Where's Madame Farzan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time.
You get caught up in some things so easily. Like,
I'm not caught up in anything! Don't make it sound like I take...
really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again. Let's...
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Congratulations!
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better!
Finally!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert.
And with that, our second round is done. As for the current standings, Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and the next round will be the final one. Please rest. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Finally?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's... When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet...
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who... He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes, and the...
Sounds like a rich person, all right. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently. So a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like...
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna... but this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here.
Should you require our aid?
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the Wait, thinking like this... garage with Ara.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now...
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend... Our only lead is something he once said. Each time, assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either.
I would assume not. Anyway, don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far, and all of that said, if you're interested in Sachin, the sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too.
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken act. I've heard that Al-Haytham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the Hey, Nilu?
Al-Haytham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up...
Oh, I see. Sorry, he's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells...
Huh. Yeah, actually...
Let me think. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. There's still one more round to go.
Oh, here's a thought. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here. Let's try knocking. No answer? Maybe no one's home. Hello?
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kaveh, you're...
Come on in, I'll get the door for you.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Al-Haytham...
You're pretty conscientious about... So, what happens if someone comes...
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just...
Fair enough.
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's... I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's... But him, being him... You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. And he didn't stop there. I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible.
Yeah, that does...
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the... I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third...
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But...
In what...
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up...
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me...
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. Well, when you put it like that... Yes, why indeed?
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting.
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation. Sachin? Huh. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. Ah, this is the one. Here, take it. With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with... And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's...
Cool, if you say so. A lot of information. So, to sum up, Sachin put the academia. He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's... more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's array. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it...
Hey, snap out of it!
You're right. First, I need to focus on...
Huh? Wait a moment. Did Al-Haytham write this? It looks like he was Sachin dead or alive. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible.
Let me see. Huh. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps... There's another smaller...
Wow! It's so cool that you can actually...
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins...
Oh, interesting!
Who knows? The way his...
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here. Yeah, he better catch those crooks.